Could you use an extra $500, $1,000, $1,500 this week? If the answer is yes, well, stay tuned to this video because today I'm going to be talking about 5 ways you can make extra money this week with photography. I'm pretty sure as a content creator, a freelancer, photographer, you're looking for ways to make more money. And if you utilize these 5 tips I'm going to share, you are guaranteed to make more income. I've personally utilized some of these strategies as well as colleagues that I've worked with and just other friends that I have that are also photographers. And we have all seen success. So if you utilize these, you will be able to garner more business and put some extra money in your pocket. But before we jump into all of this, please take a moment to click that subscribe button, smash that like button. Let's jump straight into the video. Strategy number 1 on how to make more money as a photographer, ironically, is going to be to shoot free work. Now, when I say shoot free work, it's going to be done with intent. You're not just shooting just to put out content, but you're shooting free work for a purpose. This is a strategy that really works if you're starting out or if you're just trying to get your name going back in the local community. You may want to reach out to a few families. Let's say if you're on Facebook and you see someone that just got engaged or something like that, you may want to reach out to them and offer a free shoot. So you take them out, you go do a session, and let's say you give them back 3 to 5 images. If it turns out to be a really good session and they love those 5 images that you gave them, more than likely they're going to want to purchase more. And at that point, you can upsell. So let's say they want to get access to all the raw files. You can charge whatever you want to charge to release that. Or if they want more edits, you can say, well, hey, my mini sessions are, just throwing a number out, my mini sessions are $150 for 10 images. So not only are you doing a shoot that you can turn around and upsell to the client, you're also building a strong portfolio. So let's say you're just starting out. When you're just starting out, you always need more content. You need to build your website. You need a strong selection of images to place on your website. So doing these little free shoots helps you meet new people, helps you build your portfolio, which then in turn is going to bring more money. It's going to generate more clients. So that's step number 1, shoot free work. All right, so on to step number 2 on how to make more money with photography this week, or just in general, is by offering themed sessions. Now, for this one, you may not want to just do one of these just on the spur of the moment. You may want to spend a little time marketing to the community so that people know that you're actually running the special. You can do them all the time. You can do them seasonally, winter, fall, spring, summer. You can do them for holidays. Like, what's the next holiday coming up? The next holiday coming up is gonna be Easter. You could go to a studio if you have access to a studio, design you an Easter themed set, a bunny rabbit, Easter eggs, whatever, colorful background. If you don't have access to a studio, you can go to a park, do the same thing, a nice Easter setup, offer or advertise through social media, Facebook, Instagram, run some ads and let your local community know that you're offering 15-minute mini sessions for $100. So just think about it. If you book 15 clients that day, that's $1,500. I've personally done mini sessions many times throughout my career. They make you a substantial amount of money for one day's work. It puts you in front of a lot of new clients. Definitely think about doing mini sessions, theme sessions. Like I said, you could do these each season. You could do them each holiday. One of my best friends back in like 2019, he ran these sessions from the very end of November throughout like the first 2 weeks of December, and he cleared nearly 10 grand for the month of December. I'm not saying you're gonna clear 10 grand, but I'm saying you can make a lot of money by doing themed sessions. They go crazy. Now, don't be discouraged if your first time or two doesn't sell out like you're hoping, especially if you're new. Don't give up the first time you try one. The first few times I ever tried to do like a shoot day or anything like that, I didn't book a whole lot. You can't get discouraged, especially if you're just starting. You gotta try it again. Let's say, for example, if you tried the Easter and it didn't turn out like you wanted, try again for Mother's Day. Try again for Father's Day. Being an entrepreneur, surviving in this photography business, you can't give up. You just gotta keep trying. Gotta keep trying, gotta keep figuring things out. Just don't get complacent. Just keep learning, keep growing, keep trying. Tip number 3 on how to make more money with photography is by using Craigslist. Listen, I don't hear anybody ever talk about Craigslist. When I was starting out doing photography, I booked so many gigs from Craigslist. Now, I will put this disclaimer out. Typically, people I've run across on Craigslist are a little on the lower side of what they want to spend on photography. But if you're just starting out and you're trying to get work, you're trying to grow your portfolio, or if you're a seasoned photographer and you just need some extra cash, hop on Craigslist, answer some of those ads for people that are looking for photographers, or put up your own ad offering your photography services, dropping a link to your website. And if someone goes on Craigslist looking for a photographer, well, now they have access to possibly hire you for that gig. Now, it has been a few years since I've personally used Craigslist to book photography services or advertise. I actually think I might put my stuff back on there, because why not? If someone hits me up for a job that I don't want to shoot, then I don't have to shoot it. It is just a free way to advertise your services. Don't sleep on Craigslist. Step number 4 on how you can make money this week with photography is by offering headshot sessions. It's basically the same as step 2, which was mini sessions or theme shoots. Basically the same kind of concept, but you're gonna sell this to entrepreneurs, business owners. You could reach out to some local businesses, some local companies, offer to do staff headshots. Say, for example, $1,000, and I'll come in, set up, take headshots of all 20 of your employees, or whatever the case may be. Another way to do it is if you have access to a studio, or just like with the mini sessions, if you have an outdoor location you can go to, you can block off a day, and on that day, you're just gonna offer headshots. You know, make you a nice flyer, write something up on your website, push that out to everybody you know that may need headshots, and that is a quick way to make money this week with photography. If you've been enjoying the content so far, please take a second to subscribe to the channel and hit that like button so that this video can get some help and get pushed out to more people, so we can help more creators put some money in their pocket. It's hard out here. Subscribe to the channel. And the last tip on how you can make additional money with photography is by being a secondary photographer. Being a second shooter is super beneficial. I would say is one of the best ways to make additional income with photography, because it doesn't require any post work. Now, we as creatives, photographers, we know that doing the shoot is only the first half of the job. You still have to go home and edit those photos, right? Some people love it, some people hate it. The longer you've been a photographer, the more you probably hate editing. I'm a little in the middle. Sometimes I hate doing it. I'd rather just be playing video games. Other times, I don't mind. You don't have to worry about that when you're a secondary photographer. You literally show up for the event, you do your job, you hand in the memory card or send the photos later. Whatever agreement you come up with the photographer you're shooting for. I've done a ton of secondary photography throughout the years. I've worked with dozens and dozens of people that have hired me to be a second shooter. Corporate events, anniversaries, weddings, vow renewals. Some of the events I might have made $800 for the day. I might have made $1,200 or $500. And not only does second shooting make immediate money for that moment, it also helps you network and build relationships with other photographers, other creatives, and it's a revolving door. They may call you back for other work. They may even call you back when they're busy, they're double booked, and they pass a job off. They'll call me up, hey Rondell, I'm gonna send somebody your way. I'm not available to take this job, it's yours. And not only have I been hired a bunch as a secondary photographer, but I've hired so many other photographers throughout the years of me doing this. So I know for a fact that being a secondary photographer works. Not only have I made tons of money doing it, I've paid out tons of money hiring someone to second shoot for me. Those are my 5 tips on how you can make money this week using photography, using the camera that you already own. If you have any tips that I didn't mention in this video, feel free to leave them down in the comment section. Thank you for watching this video all the way to the end. I hope you got something out of it. If you like this video and you like content like this, consider subscribing, and I will catch you in the next video. Peace.